good vibe to go along with the story here.
I love this. Was just very entertaining.
Yep, it's from MSNBC, and the headline is "Pandemic Fitness Trends Have Gone Extreme." Literally, it used to be something else. They changed the headline. It used to be. I think I have it here in more accurate form. Why the far right are into home fitness, and they're like,
exactly. It was all about the far right.
Well, now they put the far right aspect of it in the subheading here. White supremacists' latest scheme to valorize violence and hypermasculinity has gone digital. All right, let me read a little bit because this sounds fun. It appears, no facts here, just appearances. It appears the far right has taken advantage of pandemic at-home fitness trends to expand its decade-plus radicalization of physical mixed martial arts and combat sports spaces. Okay? By the way, this is from March. This is a month old. Earlier this month,
it's an old one, but I just loved it so much. I thought it just a great example that no matter what it is, it can be turned into some sort of Nazi club.
Earlier this month, researchers reported that a network of online fascist fitness chat groups on the encryption platform Telegram are recruiting and radicalizing young men with neo-Nazi and white supremacist extremist ideologies, initially lured with health tips and strategies for positive physical changes. New recruits are later invited to closed chat groups where far-right content is shared. I love how they make it seem like they're grooming these people, you know? It's like, we gotta get it in first, and then it gets even better. Yeah. Physical fitness has always been central to the far right. Has it? Isn't physical fitness just a central thing to
being
all
a
people?
Human being.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, it's really funny because on the Twitter thread of MSNBC, and the reason it popped up now is MSNBC just retweeted it. Like they put the article is from a month ago, but they just tweeted it. So like this is technically, modern, current news because they're like,
they're recycling
wait,
old
not
stuff.
Enough people read about how working out is Nazism.
It's Nazi. In Mein Kampf,
wait. Start this paragraph over.
Okay.
Literal Nazism, by the way.
Physical fitness has always been central to the far right. In Mein Kampf, Hitler fixated on boxing and jiu-jitsu, believing they could help him create an army of millions whose aggressive spirit and impeccably trained bodies combined with fanatical love of the fatherland would do more for the German nation than any mediocre tactical weapons training. Really?
Yeah, jiu-jitsu beats guns.
Jiu-jitsu beats guns. You're
Nazi,
so awesome.
Hitler knew, the truth that if you do jiu-jitsu, you're better than a Russian tank.
In more modern times, far-right groups have launched mixed martial arts and boxing gyms in Ukraine, Canada, and France, among other places, focused on...
May I help this go a little bit fast? It goes for a while about how like MMA is racist and racists love MMA.
Okay.
And it's like making it great, they're trying to say Joe Rogan without actually saying Joe Rogan.
Well, just let me finish that sentence though, because it summarizes what you're saying there. In more modern times, far-right groups have launched mixed martial arts and boxing gyms in Ukraine, Canada, and France, among other places, focused on training far-right nationalists in violent hand-to-hand combat and street fighting techniques.
Violent hand-to-hand combat.
It makes it sound like this is like a highly organized, politically charged thing, like just MMA in general.
Yeah.
Or jiu-jitsu in general. But okay, go on.
Yeah.
Why don't you figure it out?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, you're right. It goes on to say like, all these guys are practicing jiu-jitsu so they can fight in a race war. If you skip down a little bit, I love this part. This part really got me. The intersection of extremism and fitness leans into a shared obsession with the male body, training, masculinity, testosterone, strength, and competition. Physical fitness training, especially in combat sports, appeals to the far right for many reasons. Fighters are trained to accept significant physical pain, to be warriors, and to embrace messaging around solidarity, heroism, and brotherhood. It's championed as a tool to help fight the coming race war and the street battles that will precede it. Street battles.
Street battle. Hey, Street Fighters was not a video game.
No, see, you gotta. The funny part is they're like, ban guns. The extreme right want to use guns to take over the country,
and they want to put their hands on you and rip your head off with violent extremism.
We took away their guns. They all know jujitsu. Recruits are encouraged to link individual moral virtues such as willpower, decisiveness, and courage with desired collective traits such as virility and manliness. What in the world are they trying to say there? Like, yes, young men go learn martial arts to learn virtues like willpower and decisiveness and courage. And you connect that with virility and manliness. Okay, I don't know how that exactly.
It's all Nazi. Bad. It's all toxic masculinity, Basil. Come on.
Exactly. This also works in reverse, with white supremacists encouraging potential recruits or activists to stay in good physical shape as a way of managing self-presentation to the public. The neo-Nazi blogger Andrew Anglin advised his followers that fat people should be required to commit to losing weight if they are to stay involved with groups or in-person gatherings, noting that continued obesity would not be tolerated.
Should not be tolerated.
It's different when your doctor says it, but when it's a blogger who says it.
Far right extremist blogger, it's neo-Nazi talking points.
And then they kind of have to try to, do their best to say that, like, it's okay to, like, be fit. It says, fitness, of course, is a staple and a hobby for many people for whom it is enjoyable and rewarding for brain health and overall well-being. They don't want to be like, yes, and you want to be strong and fast and cool. Like, you don't want to, whatever. They're like, no, it's for your brain. Working out's for your brain. Physical fitness channels dopamine, adrenaline, and serotonin in ways that literally feel good. Intertwining those feelings with hateful and dehumanizing ideas while promoting the concept that physical warriors are needed to create the strength and dominance to defend one's people from a perceived enemy makes for a dangerous and powerful cocktail of radicalization.
Yeah.
So they're saying, the dopamine you get from working out, like, helps you be racist.
Be more Nazi, yeah.
And this is a beautiful ending. For those of us working to find better pathways to reach at-risk youth, understanding the ways that far-right groups recruit and socialize youth in ways that go well beyond rhetoric and ideas is crucial. It's critical that leaders, including parents, physical trainers, gym owners, coaches, and others in the fitness world, understand how online grooming and recruitment can intersect with spaces that we generally think of as promoting health and well-being. The realm of online fitness now provides a new and ever-expanding market for reaching and radicalizing young men, and it requires our targeted focus and resources to try to stop the cycle. Just a beautiful jumbled word salad of, like, save the children from...
The thing that's so hypocritical about this is that, MSNBC being the platform here, are they not also indoctrinating a certain worldview to the public?
But you don't watch MSNBC while you're working out. Wait a second. I don't know, man. There's like 1,000 televisions in front of the
public gyms. All you get is news up there,
Mm-hmm.
But also,
you're exactly right. It's a completely ludicrous idea,
ludicrous,
and really sort of crafted to. Again, paint a picture of, like, kind of a meathead type of guy and how he's going to be so racist. So,
like a Chad.
Right.
Chad walking around thinking he's all of that, but he's a Nazi. This is why
there you go.
Shut off YouTube.
Yeah, don't work out, folks.
Yelling Nazis. Don't work out. Also, be afraid of anybody who's fit. They might be white supremacists.
Yeah.